A new survey of 100 marketing leaders says 2026 is the year everyone remembers, oh right, we own our email list. Or we should own our email lists. About 65% plan to reinvest in email as a core channel after years of chasing social trends and getting smacked around by algorithms. Nearly all of them, 97%, say AI already boosted performance in 2025, mostly through better targeting, faster campaigns, and smarter optimization. Retail media networks are now basically standard, 70% adoption, and CTV is eating more budget without anyone turning it off elsewhere. The theme, AI is now infrastructure, and owned channels are the safety net. For online marketers, the future is audio and community. Only 22% use podcast ads today, but 78% see third-party podcasts as a big 2026 opportunity. A massive gap, begging for first movers. Brands are also shifting their budget toward owned media, newsletters, blogs, apps, and community building, while still increasing their spend on search and paid social. The playbook. Build assets you control, use AI to amplify them, and let paid channels support your ecosystem, not the other way around. Escaping the algorithm trap. For years, the industry was intoxicated by the rented land of social media. We built massive followings on platforms where we didn't own the data, only to have the reach throttled by a sudden code update. The 2026 shift represents a collective sobering up. Marketing leaders are realizing that while social media is a fantastic discovery engine, it is a terrible storage vault for customer relationships. When you rely solely on an algorithm to deliver your message, you are essentially paying a visibility tax on an audience you already worked hard to build. By moving the focus back to email and owned blogs, brands are reclaiming their sovereignty. They are moving from a state of asking for permission to reach their customers to a state of direct access. This is the system I am using to build my own email list and be part of a supportive community at the same time. The tool that creates everything for me only costs $35 a month. And if you share it with others, optional, you earn 80% commission. So with just 2 customers, you can be in profit. The AI bridge, from infrastructure to personalization. The survey highlights that 97% of leaders saw an AI boost in 2025. But the real story is how that AI is being used to support owned channels. In the past, the biggest barrier to a successful email or blog strategy was the sheer volume of work required to keep it fresh. AI has effectively removed that barrier. It's no longer just a tool for generating more content. It's the infrastructure that allows for hyper-segmentation. Instead of sending one generic newsletter to 10,000 people, marketers are using AI to analyze behavior and send 10,000 slightly different versions of that newsletter, each optimized for the individual's past clicks and interests. This smarter optimization is what makes owned channels competitive again. It allows a small team to run a sophisticated, data-driven ecosystem that previously would have required a massive agency. The audio gap and the rise of community. For online marketers, the future is audio and community. Only 22% use podcast ads today, but 78% see third-party podcasts as a big 2026 opportunity. A massive gap begging for first movers. This interest in audio isn't just about ads, it's about intimacy. In a world flooded with AI-generated text, the human voice has become a premium asset. It builds trust faster than 1,000 blog posts ever could. Parallel to this is the shift toward community building. Brands are moving away from broadcasting to an audience and moving toward hosting a community. Whether it's through private newsletters, dedicated apps, or gated blogs, the goal is to create a space where the brand and the customer can interact without a third-party platform taking a cut of the attention. This is the ultimate safety net, a group of people who actively want to hear from you, regardless of what happens to the latest social media giant. The new playbook: ecosystem over ego. The playbook for 2026 is clear. Build assets you control, use AI to amplify them, and let paid channels support your ecosystem, not the other way around. This doesn't mean abandoning paid search or social ads. It means changing their job description. Instead of using ads to drive a one-time sale, savvy marketers are using them to drive signups. The goal of every paid click should be to move a stranger from a platform you don't own to a platform you do. Once they are in your owned ecosystem, your email list, your podcast feed, or your community, the cost of communicating with them drops to near zero, while the lifetime value of that customer skyrockets. In 2026, the winners won't be the ones with the biggest ad budgets, but the ones with the most resilient, owned foundations. Looking for a simple, turnkey way into our community, with everything set up for you as a turnkey system. Here is your turnkey business to escape algorithm jail. You'll be able to ask our AI bot questions privately to see if this is for you, without any pressure.